Before I start this video, I want to quickly mention that Blackboxmycar and I have teamed up together to give away a ThinkWare U3000 Dashcam valued at almost $700 Canadian. All you got to do is take a photo of yourself and your ride, go to bbmc.io/contest, which will be in the description below, and submit your photo and you're entered to win. You can also vote on other photos if you don't want to submit a photo of yourself. Just go to that link in the website and follow Blackboxmycar on TikTok, and they'll announce the winner on Monday, July 24th. I'm going to start this video off with people being attacked by inanimate objects. In this first clip here, this rake just comes out of nowhere, and a loon has fantastic reflexes and is able to dodge this one and avoid any damage to his car. This clip is from Surrey Central Mall, and it looks like they're doing some construction here, and this pedestrian almost gets crushed by falling glass coming down from the sky. A dom's car also gets hit by this, but could you imagine if that had hit her right on the top of her head? As you can imagine, I don't really trust drivers in Vancouver. This gentleman, on the other hand, has no problem crossing in his scooter right in the middle of the road like this, and it's just absolutely crazy to me that he's willing to take that risk. Alright, so let's get into some crash videos, starting off with this one from Bruce. You can tell that this driver is just way too distracted. Doesn't notice the cars pulling out in front, doesn't notice the red light, and you can tell that by how late he brakes, and unfortunately that's what happens. And this is a yellow light here, and the one driver wants to turn left and the other wants to go straight through the yellow, and this is the aftermath. This end driver is so focused on turning left, he doesn't even notice John coming. It's remarkable to me how many cyclists think that traffic circles are bike lanes. First of all, this second cyclist should have yielded to that Tesla, but then as Jess approaches this traffic circle as well, this rider looks completely offended that Jess is trying to go through. So Jason got caught off by this Volkswagen, and apparently Jason just flicked his high beams at him, and you can tell that this driver is just absolutely overjoyed that Jason let him know what he did wrong. You know, he gets out of his car, he's apologetic, most Canadian way ever, thanking him, oh man, I'm so sorry, I screwed up, hey, you know what, I'll make it up to you, there's a pub up the road, let's go for a beer, yeah, come with me man, we'll get a beer together. So nice of him. This driver up ahead doesn't shoulder check when they pull out from a curb, and such a little mistake, such a split-second mistake, ends up with all this damage. Brody captured this instant karma clip where this driver is trying to turn right, and I have no idea how they think Brody is going to get around them with half their car sticking out of the intersection. The cop behind him also notices and pulls this guy over to let him know what he did wrong. This driver is just going a little too quick in the right-hand lane for this cop behind him who works for CP Rail. And this is just a word of advice for all of you guys. No matter what agency police officers work for, they can all pull you over. That is including transit police. They can also pull you over. They are police officers throughout the whole province of BC, so be mindful of that. The only way to learn not to follow the car ahead of you too closely is by learning the hard way. So it looks like Bobby's on his way to work early morning, and he has one close call here where this Volkswagen runs a red light. Fair enough, and then unfortunately for him, his luck runs out right here.
The wrong side of the road there, pal.
AVT sent in this video, it's sped up 2 times, of him being the unfortunate victim of a hit and run by this Chrysler right here. And I have this whole video for you to watch because I want you to see how long it takes this woman to eventually park beside AVT, which she ultimately hit with her car. Before I continue with this video, I want to again thank this video sponsor, Atlas Driving School. They are one of Vancouver's largest driving schools with locations all over the Lower Mainland, and they have a bunch of packages to fit your needs, whatever you're looking for. Plus, for watching Vancouver's Worst Drivers, you can get 10% off all their packages. And I decided to quickly creep their reviews on Google, and this is what I found. 4.9 stars with 932 reviews. Not too shabby, so be sure to check them out in the description below. So Andrew sent in this video of this driver driving on the wrong side of the road, and unfortunately for them, they are blissfully unaware of any of the hints showing that they're on the wrong side. They could not have gone any closer to each other in this video. I actually had to rewatch it a bunch of times to see if they hit each other, but it looks like they don't hit. I had no idea that this was actually a lane. I'm gonna totally try this next time. Please note that Trevor has the advanced right turn arrow here. The pedestrian on the right just saw his light flash before his eyes. I wonder if this Jeep knows how close they were to getting T-boned. So Chris has a really cool angle of him riding on his motorcycle, and he's also got a cool angle of fails going on around him. So first and foremost, we got this pedestrian jaywalking, which, I mean, this is blocks away from the downtown east side. I think all of us know that is just a disaster when it comes to pedestrians walking out in front of a road. And then next, you got this guy trying to do a U-turn, fails to do so, almost hits this cab, then decides to turn right in the one area that you're not allowed to turn right in. There's various ways to let people know that they're going the wrong way on a road, and this personally is my favorite way. When I first saw this clip, the only thing I could think of is, where the hell does this guy think he's going? Sir, you can't do that. Jeff must have been a little nervous seeing this in his rearview mirror. I'm a little perplexed seeing this video. So this cyclist is following behind Noah and then looks a little pissed off that Noah slows down and stops here to let these cyclists pass. And I don't understand. He can see the cyclist there. He knows why Noah's stopping, but he's still going to hit Noah's car for what reason? Oh, the good old pause and go at the two-way stop signs. This almost looks like the beginning scenes of something from Final Destination, and this also happens to be my mother's worst nightmare. Brody runs into this driver who doesn't seem too pleased that Brody's not yielding to him, even though he just kind of rolled through the stop sign, and shows Brody that he's number one. When I first saw this video, I was expecting somebody to turn left in front of iHandy, but is a typical black BMW with an N sign instead. And for the last video of the day, we got this super low-flying plane which Travis spotted in Richmond. Cool. As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and also enter the Thinkware U3000 giveaway. All that information will be in the description below.